Welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'll be doing a small little guide on Ashura. I'll be trying to go through as much as I can, but I won't be going through like every bit of detail where every ATM is located or anything like that. So if I am missing anything, feel free to leave a comment and I'll make sure to drop a video or do something about that. But yeah, let's get started.
Inside whippers really jet. Help on rock with a block. I can't really rock. Teardrop on my homie fit, he got a body. No DM, I'm her LCM on Instagram. My skin peanut butter color. Inside whippers really jet. Help on rock with a block. I can't really rock. Teardrop on my homie fit, he got a body.
So when you first join the game, you'll pretty much just have your basic brawl and your first 3 training tools and your mobile phone at the Y key. At least it was for when I joined. So what you want to do is just take out your phone and you'll find these apps here, just these 4. What you want to do is press the first one, the purple one, and this one will start up a job for you. And then you just want to go to the marker and just follow what it says. When you start up a job, you will, and when you join, you'll see yourself running quite slowly. But if you press E, you'll begin running instead of just jogging. You just want to stay in this throughout the game, in my opinion. I don't see any point of actually jogging. Unlike Mighty Omega, where you gain more stats while jogging, I would just suggest running. I don't see any benefit in it as of yet. Since I've been playing the game. You just want to farm this up until you have about 100 to 200,000. I would suggest 200,000. Each mission gives you about 2,000 to 2,500, so it's pretty easy to do. It shouldn't take you too long to farm that up. But yeah, that's how you get money in the most basic way. There are a few other ways of earning money, so let me go through that as well. If you come back here, there is a tournament area where you can just go through a tournament between a minimum of 12 people. And the number 1 winner will get 150,000 money, a 1-hour EXP boost, and a 5% chance of getting this cloak. The second prize winner will get 75,000 and a 2.5% chance at getting the cloak. And if you're in an organization, you can actually run back here. There needs to be a minimum of 10 players in the server, I believe. It may be a bit higher now. But you just want to come back here. And once there's 10 people in, you can just walk straight through here and just beat up like a vault. And when you take over the vault and it's under your organization's name, you'll get 500 money every 1 minute, which is actually very good considering a treadmill is only 600. It takes over a minute to do. Besides farming money, what you can also do is open up a bank or a bank account. So if you open up your phone here, you'll see this green icon, which will let you see your balance, incoming money and outgoing money. You just need to come over here to the Kami Bank, just walk straight through, and you'll be able to open up an account and then buy a card for 5,000. I do believe it costs around about 2,500 to open up a card, to open up an account. When you do receive any sort of money, a 10% tax is taken on it, so you will lose 10% when receiving money. There are ATMs across the map which will allow you to withdraw and deposit cash. When you press Y, you can also join an organization just by pressing this button here, and then joining a gang by pasting in a group ID. You can join the Discord, and the Discord will have a gang advertisement place over there. So you can join gangs there. Also, when you join, you might see some clans and you might be tempted to roll for them. In my opinion, at the moment, it's just not worth it early game. Some of these do give you a decent more stat boost, so I'd say if you get any of these, just keep them up until you have more stats. Right now, Kure, Senko give you a really nice stat boost, 10% on 2 different stats. However, there's just no removal or Godspeed added in at the moment, but it is being added in very soon. So I'd say just save your money for now, potentially farm some money in game. There is a whole economy on it. A lot of people actually do sell and buy clannery rolls. So what I would suggest is, just like Mighty Omega, save up your money and just buy and sell some. At least until the modes are added in and the clans become more useful, because even though there's a stat boost, let's say for Kure does the 10% durability and 10%, I think it was strength, it's just not useful for you early game, just considering how much stamina and speed you need to farm first. I do want to make this, I do just want to make you aware that the game is kind of grindy, so if this is just not your thing, you might not enjoy it. Although Senko and Furion, in my opinion, are probably the two best ones to go for, as they do provide you a speed boost, or not a speed boost, a speed training boost, which again will be very useful early game. There will be a Trello link in the description for more information regarding the clan boosts, as they are just 5 to 2.5%. I won't be going through all of that and spreading out the video as much as I can. At the moment, there are no codes added in, but they will be added in later on. The breathing mask, if you come just from the bank over here to the main gym, you'll be able to find right here. We just mute the music. You'll just be able to find this breathing mask over here. I suggest as soon as you start off while farming money, come here and buy the breathing mask and complete the jobs while doing that, because you will still gain a decent amount of speed and stamina just by doing jobs. First step you want to do is, once you farm the 200,000, just like most fighting games, it's the most annoying part to do, but you just want to farm roadworks for now. You want to farm enough stamina to the point where you can run a whole roadwork without losing any stamina. Which should be around about E+ to stamina. But yeah, the route is kind of nice and it's pretty easy to do these roadworks. I will just watch some Netflix or something while just farming roadworks. It's actually very easy and simple. You do have alternatives such as treadmills just to do that instead. But I do want to just advise you that roadworks are just more effective, and they do provide you with more stamina and speed than actual treadmills do. But if you just want to go through the lazy route, treadmills are an option for you. So the reason why I advise you to just keep doing roadworks and until you can do a whole run without losing any, without having to recover stamina, is because the faster you do a roadwork, the more stats you actually get. So when you do a whole roadwork and you can, and you don't have to stop at all, farming speed will be the next best thing, because you'll start getting more EXP that way. You'll be getting more EXP because you don't have to start stopping, earning even more EXP due to you doing it quicker. So you just want to keep getting this time as shorter and shorter. What I would advise you to do is just take every small cut in a corner that you can, just to maximize the EXP gain. You don't really have to, but again, just by like moving your cursor around, just getting as many corners cut as possible, just like this, like moving very close to the edge, you'll save about a second or two and just get a little bit more EXP, but it's not that important. The next thing I want to show you is the boxing gym. So the boxing gym has a few different ways of training stats. Here you have the treadmill. You'll be able to do this for 600 money. You can train your running speed, stamina, and fat loss. But yeah, that's what the treadmill will do here. You can get the weights here. As far as I know, the weights only help with muscle training at the moment. That will change later on, I hope. But at the moment, they only help you with muscle training, so they're not so useful at the moment. So I would not be using these while doing any roadworks or anything like that. Here you'll find your roadworks, your strike power, which you just have to hit a punching bag with, your body conditioning, which is basically durability training, and strike speed, again with the bag. Here you'll find the boxing training NPC. You can find out different style variations, so the peekaboo, the hitman, stuff like that. And if you actually want to learn the style, just click on it and it will let you know, if you press learn, it will let you know what you need to train. So it says, you seem like you've never taken beating in your life. I would just need to train durability for now. And then you can learn these skills as well. But yeah, so that's how you get a style. What I do want to advise you on is, if you are going for like wrestling or sumo, which you need fat or muscle, you will need to use these basic muscle training sort of tools here. So the push-up, the squat, and the sit-up. So the push-up will farm your strength as well as your muscle. So that is one of the good things about it. However, you need to make sure that you're having enough protein, so which is the green bar here. You can see here saying that I have muscle loss because I don't have a lot of the green bar, even though my yellow bar is almost full. So you need to make sure you're having a lot of protein, and the red bar is for calories if you want to go for fat. You can get this up by just simply eating. As you can see here, the green bar's gone up and the red bar's gone up. The green bar's barely gone up because I had a milkshake, low in protein. So when I have a burger, that option is now gone because I'm no longer losing fat. So if you're going for that muscle or that fat build, I would ask you to be real careful regarding those stats, because you can accidentally be losing all your progress. As far as it goes for macros, very simple to do when it comes to strike speed or striking power. What I will do is I will drop you a free treadmill macro. Again, one thing I will warn you about is I just found this. I did not make it. I don't know if it's completely safe, but it's one that I use that haven't been hacked or anything, and I have thousands of Robux on my account. What I would advise you to do is just go in here, start the treadmill, follow the steps on it, and it will complete the treadmills for you. I would not really suggest this, as it is a less effective way of training your stamina. Roadworks are obviously a better way of doing this. But yeah, that's how you do that. What I'm going to show you now is stats and how they work. So if you come here over to the Ashura Association, you can actually walk right in here. Buy this stat check for 10,000. So I don't advise you constantly buying stat checks. There's something you definitely want to do after like a few hours or a few hunger bars, just because stats do take a while to get. So as you can see here, all stats are broken up into tiers. So you'll start off with F-, and then slowly have to upgrade that into F, F+, E-, and whatnot. So what I advise you to do is just get to E+ stamina before you stop there. Plus is definitely like the minimum you want to do. So I'd say get E+, start farming speed. Once you get a high enough speed to start farming stamina again, if you want to, you don't really need stamina as much at that point, because I can do jobs and whatnot, and it doesn't take that much stamina for me. But yeah, this is how this is broken up. You'll see your clan buffs, and you might see something called glowing eyes underneath there, which is a rare spawn in. So if you spawn in, there's a chance of you getting something called glowing eyes. I wouldn't worry about this too much. There are a few ways of obtaining it through tournaments and much more. I'll be going through that in a bit later. Just before we continue, I'd like to mention one thing about stats, and that is, unlike most games, stats actually become easier to gain in Ashura. So the first two stats, you will see like no progress and just want to quit. I do just want to make you aware that stats do become easier and easier to farm, but the first two ranks, which is just like F- all the way to like E, are like the hardest. As soon as you hit E-, stats begin going up really quickly, and then they begin to slow down again. That's because this game has an EXP curve. I'll put up a photo now, but I just want you to be very careful, just because you might like lose interest really quickly, just because how hard the initial 3 tiers are to get. But I do just want to make you aware, once you like go through those first 3 tiers, it becomes so much faster. I think after like 2 or 3 hours, I barely got like a tier. Maybe I don't think I even got a tier in my first 3 hours of grinding stamina, and I just wanted to quit right then and there. But yeah, once you do start farming that, it becomes easier and easier. Like, so there is currently 3 different styles in the game, which is boxing, located here in the gym. If you run all the way back here, just turn here, and then you'll find this sort of shrine type area here. This is where you'll find SUMO. This is the SUMO trainer over here. Speak to him and he'll help you train that. Let me go and show you where karate is now. So karate, this is the accessory shop. Just want to turn over here and just run straight down here. So you just want to run straight down to one of the edges of the map where you see all the crates and whatnot. Okay, you just want to walk straight through here. You'll go through a hot spring, and it doesn't matter like what side you go through. You come here, through the water, and you'll find him here at the docks. And this is the karate trainer. One thing I do also want to let you guys know is there is sort of a secret here somewhere. But yeah, that's just something for you to figure out. I won't just expose that right now, just because I feel like it won't be as fun. Just some things for you guys to explore yourselves, just to, you know, actually enjoy the game and not just, you know. So what else I want to go through is the accessory shop, and lastly tournaments. Tournaments are held in two different ways. There are the tournaments over there, and there are the main tournaments for the Kengan Association through CEOs and whatnot. There is currently no way of becoming a CEO that I know of, which is this option over here. But when there are CEOs and signed fighters out, you can play tournaments just to get rare accessories, glowing eyes, clans, titles, a lot of information. So I'd really suggest joining the Discord if you want to get part of that. Just click the shop here, you'll find different clothings you can buy. I'm pretty sure this is for the males only. I'm pretty sure there's a female option. And then there are accessories over here. This is a guaranteed legendary, so this one will always show a legendary accessory, but it'll be Robux only. But I'm pretty sure you can get these over here as well. And then these are the limited time bundles that you can buy. I have bought the mask through this accessory shop, but I don't know if that's been removed yet. I don't think it has. And I hope they don't remove that, just because those accessories do look really nice, such as the death mask. Because if you just give it a moment, give it a minute, that just looks really cool in my opinion. So yeah, it just begins to glow like that. Looks really cool in the dark. Visually, the accessories look really nice, and they also have a sound effect when you M1 for some of them. But as of right now, that's all I can really think of when it comes to information about the game. If there's anything I might have forgotten or any information that you need yourself, just leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to get to it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If this video did help, consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.